everyone. I am currently in the basement at my in-laws' house, and I have recorded a video down here showing a lot of these books in the background, but I wanted to do a little more of a walkthrough through this awesome library that my father-in-law has collected. I would really like to interview him at some point about his collection because I think it's fantastic, and I know that he's spent many years collecting these books, so I'm curious about how it started, what's his favorite thing about it. Lots of questions to ask him, and he is willing to do it as well, so I'll plan for that another time. But for now, let's look at this collection. And to be honest, I haven't taken a whole lot of time to look at what he has. He does have this categorized. I couldn't tell you how, but he does have it categorized. So this is going to be something that we kind of discover together. First, I want to show you this, my favorite part of the collection, which I don't believe came from my father-in-law. I think this actually came from my mother-in-law's side of the family, but it's a wonderful collection of National Geographic magazines. It makes me so giddy to see this. I believe they go back to the 60s maybe. I'm not quite sure when National Geographic even started, but I believe she said that this collection goes back to the 60s. I'm gonna look. There are dates on them. Oh, and they are organized. Hold on. Okay, so the first one here is National Geographic from 1961, and it is Mrs. Dwight D. Eisenhower introduces Inside the White House. Another article is Old New Iran Next Door to Russia, and then a new look at Everest, Soaring on the Skies in the Swiss Alps, and then Eye to Eye with Eagles in the Everglades. Oh, I love this so much. How wonderful to have the history of this Nat Geo collection. Is so cool. So many good books. I hope that that's capturing it. Let's go down to the bottom one. This one is National Geographic, January 1992. So the topics are Search for Columbus, La Isabella, Foothold in the New World, and then Africa's Skeleton Coast, Miami, USS Macon, Lost and Found, and then Last Refuge of the Monk Seal, Volume 181, January 1992. So cool. I think I'm gonna do a video just looking at these magazines because they're so fun. I just love history so much, and I would love to read about all that. Okay, so I know my father-in-law he's got books about poetry. He has a lot of it is history. I'm just looking and it's like overwhelming, everything he has. So there's poetry, there's history, political history, American history. I'm not sure about I'm not sure about fiction, but I know he has nonfiction. So So let's just take a look at some of these. So there's John Quincy Adams. Maybe I should turn this off so you can see. Hold on. Okay, so now it won't be blurred when I show it, sorry. So we have John Quincy Adams. We have, I don't even know what this is. It's a nice one. Travel series. Oh, what's this? Philadelphia, The Place and the People. Macmillan's Travel Series. The Life of George Cabot Lodge. Well, that's a nice book. It's so sparkly. The Fireside Sphinx. The French Foreign Legion. The Story of Savoy. Theodore Roosevelt. The Old Limey. The Life and Times of Andrew Jackson. Great Britain. This is Greece. William Jennings Bryan, Editor-in-Chief. These are nice little books. There's, let's see, Great Britain, Greece, America, Ireland, Great Britain 3, Rome, Great Britain 1, America 2, Continental Europe, America 1. Those could probably be rearranged a little bit. Maybe I'll do that one day. Although I don't want to mess with his collection because he really is, this means a lot to him. Utopia. Paradise Lost. Who Owns America? A New Declaration of Independence. Theodore Roosevelt. The Story of the Irish Race. The Romance of the Floridas. This looks like a really old one. Let's see. The Romance of the Floridas. The Bruce Publishing Company. There's a date. September 4th, 1934. Second printing, 1935. 1934. That's when that book was published. Oh. Let's see. Let's come over here to these ones. This is Hawthorne. These books are beautiful. And old. Look at that. I think it's meant to be patterned in that way. It can be mistaken for age, probably. Somebody just glanced at it. Let's see. Let's set this down right here for a second. The Complete Works of Nathaniel Hawthorne, with introductory notes by George Parsons Lathrop. Oh my gosh, look at this. So beautiful. Boston, Houghton, Mifflin and Company, New York, 11 East 17th Street, 1883. Copyright 1850, 1851, and 1853. Oh, so amazing. That is a beautiful collection. This one is Spanish papers. Oh wait, no, biographies. Wait, Irving. Here we go, Irving. Sketchbook, Spanish papers, biographies, Alhambra, Bracebridge, Washington, Knickerbocker, Granada, Mahomet, Astoria, Columbus, Crime and Punishment, Treasure Island, ooh, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen, Sherlock Holmes, A Study in Scarlet, Poems by Longfellow, beautiful. These are Waverley novels. These books are lovely. And we go over here and we have Poe, Edgar Allan Poe, Essays and Reviews, Poetry and Tales. There's Irving again, 3 Western Narratives, Bracebridge Hall, Tales of a Traveler, History, Tales and Sketches, Porter, Cather, Melville, The Thousand Nights and One. Ooh, look at that. Count of Monte Cristo. That's so beautiful. Let's see this one. Let's go put this on the table. London, George Routledge and Sons, The Broadway, Ludgate, New York, 416 Broome Street, 1871. 1871. Amazing. Oops. Come on. The Complete Short Stories of W. Somerset Maugham. Memoirs of Sir Walter Scott. These feel like fabric covers. Wow. The Complete Works of Shakespeare. Let's get this one out. Leo Tolstoy, Anna Karenina. Okay, this is The Complete Works of Shakespeare. He has a date written October 1972. Is that when he got it, maybe? Oops. Yes, so this is Illustrations and Special Contents, copyright 1958 by Spencer Press, Incorporated. Printed in the United States of America. The text used for this edition is that prepared by the late Arthur Henry Bullen for the Stratford Town edition, to print which he founded the Shakespeare Head Press in 1904. Thanks are due to Mr. Malcolm Doughty for preparing the glossary, and to Mr. John Farley for his wood engraving of the portrait engraved by Martin Droeshout for the first folio. Fun fact, I bought, or had my parents buy me, a Shakespeare book when I was probably 9 or 10. I was reading Shakespeare. I loved it. I loved poetry so much, and I still do. I just don't take the time to read it as often as I used to. The Poems of Alice Mayno. The Problem of Pain. There's the novels of Jane Austen. Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Mansfield Park, Emma, Northanger Abbey, and Persuasion. Minor works. Oh my goodness. I've been wanting to read some of these books and I had no idea that he had those. Mansfield Park is the one I've been wanting to read. A Study of Poetry. What's this? This is Thackeray. Vanity Fair. The History of Pendennis. The Newcomes, The Virginians. The Adventures of Philip. Books of Mr. M.A. Oh, I can't read that. Titmarsh. Yellow Plush Papers. Memoirs of Barney Lyndon. History of Henry Esmond. Miscellaneous essays and contributions to Punch. Oliver Goldsmith's. Ooh, look. A lot of us are familiar with this. Louisa May Alcott. Little Women. Let's see when this one was. This doesn't look too old, actually. 2006. Yeah, this is a newer copy of this. Private Papers of Henry Rycroft. You know, I'm actually curious, which is one reason why I want to interview him in a way. I'm curious about what his oldest book is, what the oldest collection is that he has. I cannot read that. It's a fabric book, but I can't read it. Let's see. History of Philosophy. Black's Law Dictionary. My father-in-law went to law school, so I imagine he has a lot of those books. Treasure Island. Wait, Stevenson. Memories and Portraits. Treasure Island Kidnapped. Studies of Men and Books. The South Seas. Master of Ballantrae. The Black Arrow. New Arabian Nights. Silverado Squatters. An Inland Voyage. The End of the Modern World. Lecture on the Blessed Eucharist. It's a religious book. Oh, these ones look old. Joyce Kilmer, Poems and Essays. Poems, Essays, and Letters, Volume 1. History of the Dividing Line. Journey to the Land of Eden. Bird Manuscripts, Volume 1, Volume 2. What does that say? The Pain of This World and the Providence of God. It just goes on. And then if we turn around here, there's more here. And then if we go this way, there's more here. So let me know if you think that I should do more videos like this with these books, we could do kind of up close tapping or scratching. Like this. It's a wonderful collection. A book of gallant vagabonds. Characters of the Reformation. Mary, Queen of Scots. Irish fairy and folk tales. I believe my father-in-law, well, I'm pretty positive that my husband's family was from Ireland. I'm not sure all the ancestry or history about the family, but I believe A History of England. Ireland and the Making of Britain. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little tour. And we can do plenty more. So let me know what you think. And until next time, take care, you guys. Bye.